Alternate entry options.
What's Cooking Show Weekend Edition. We're the nation's food, wine, restaurant, travel, and entertainment show. Michael Horn along with Paul Stern. Thanks for joining us. Broadcasting live from Hollywood, California, nationwide and coast to coast. Glad to have you with us today. Hey, it's the... are you a motorcycle fan, Paul Stern?
Absolutely. Been a big motorcycle fan, especially when it comes to Harley-Davidson motorcycles.
Those are really, think of the granddaddy of them all. I mean, there are other motorcycles out there, and I'm sure they're wonderful.
I'm not going to say what they refer to the other motorcycles as, but let's just say they refer to them as something other than a motorcycle.
Well, maybe we can find out from the great-granddaughter of the founder of Harley-Davidson motorcycles, Willie G. Davidson. We have great-granddaughter Karen Davidson. Welcome to the broadcast.
Hi, thank you very much. Nice to talk to you.
What do they call the other motorcycles?
Let's not get into that.
I have some. You guys are related to food, so it has something to do with rice.
There they go. Didn't want to go there.
I'm not going to go any further. Don't ask me to go any further.
What's it like being with an American institution?
Well, it's an honor. It's an honor and a privilege to do what I do for the company, and I actually get to do I'm on the apparel side. I'm the creative director for general merchandise, and really it's so important that, as my dad says, we ride with you, and we interact a lot with our customers and get out there, and it's a real privilege to work for a brand that's got such a legacy and also is such a lifestyle brand.
Now, you've also got coming up this month, actually, going on right now. It's the second annual Women's Riders Month. What's that all about?
That's right. This month we want to celebrate the amount of women that are taking to the road, and we're doing that with an event here in Milwaukee. It's a 2-day event, and really there's such an increase in the amount of women that are taking to the roads. About 23% of all registered U.S. motorcyclists are women, and 14% of our sales now go to women. That's significant, and we really want to get the message to a lot of people that, hey, we're here with information for women to get started in the sport. We've got a great website, harley-davidson.com/women riders. We know that women love information, and so the objective is to get the information out there and have events for them to go to and interact with one another and really pull together and celebrate this great phenomena.
So let's talk a little bit about your great-grandfather, Willie G. Davidson. So
that's my father.
It was your father. Okay, what was the vision that he had?
Well, my dad's, of course, been key to the style, the look and feel of our motorcycles, and he runs our styling department. And really, he and his team they've got their own legacy of great motorcycles through his history. And he started in the '60s, and he's penned up some of the great ones.
So Willie G. Davidson is your father, and then
yes,
your great-grandfather was the founder, right? The founder of it?
Right, he's one of the founders, William Davidson, and it's quite an honor. My brother Bill is also a vice president here at the company, and we're still very actively involved. And one of the great things is, with all of us, is that we ride and do the trips, and still are very active in the sport today.
Do you have a website where we can see some of the stylings and things that you guys have?
Sure, it's harley-davidson.com, and the links are there to actually look at the merchandise, and also the link is there for women to get more information about riding and events in their area, so that's /women riders.
I got to mention, the other day I was passing by a little local tavern, and I noticed a pink Harley-Davidson, and I couldn't imagine that would belong to a gentleman.
Yeah, isn't that amazing? It's starting to get very colorful out there. In fact, we've got a new line called Pink Label, and part of the proceeds for that go to breast cancer.
Oh, there
so,
you go.
Bikers love to be charitable, and we're doing that. And there's significant more color out there these days. I'll admit that.
It's really not the Easy Rider image pretty much anymore. It's really kind of encompassed just about everything.
It's so diverse. It's really, it's like you never really know who you're riding next to, and that's one of the great things about this sport and about our brand is very leveling, and we all ride together. We all enjoy the same thing that we get back from partaking in events and riding, and that's freedom and a lot about individuality.
We're talking with Karen Davidson. She's the daughter of Willie G. Davidson of Harley-Davidson, the great-granddaughter of the founder, one of the founders of the company. And you're in the general merchandise department. So when you talk about it, give us an idea. You're talking about jackets and things of that nature, or is it much more stylish now?
Oh, absolutely. It's the gear all the way down to sportswear, and we do a great job. There's a team here based in Milwaukee, and we do a great job of putting together a full collection that'll dress you from head to toe. It's accessories, it's sportswear, it's leathers, it's functional riding gear, it's everything that goes along with a very robust expression of this brand in apparel and merchandise.
You got a lot of supporters, like the great Jay Leno goes out on these rides, and there's always all these Harley-Davidson rides. Do you dress up guys like Jay Leno sometimes and say, hey, Jay, try this on, or does he kind of do his own styling?
No, he'll do his own styling.
Really?
I think that's part about it. Yeah. This is part of the brand is really, the freedom and individual expression. We certainly have full range of parts and accessories and apparel at the dealerships, but people are out there just sporting their own look, and that's part of it.
He's got those Levi's, that blue shirt, and those blue eyes, and then a helmet. That's it, huh?
Yeah, I mean, that is kind of signature for him. His chambray is denim shirt.
Denim shirt.
Yeah.
That's the one. All right, give us that website one more time, Karen Davidson, so we can check it out.
Sure, it's harley-davidson.com/women riders. That's where you go to get all the good information on everything that involves women in riding, which is a great increase these days.
All right, that's good. We got to go get out on our Harley and go take a little ride over there right now. You got us inspired. It's summertime. It's time to get out. Karen Davidson,
enjoy.
Thanks so much for being with us.
Okay, thank you.
All right, one of the big riders coming up, ladies and gentlemen. Steve Evans will be here. He'll be racing into the studio. Get ready, stand back. He's got the Weekend Movie Report coming up ahead on CRN Digital Talk Radio and the What's Cooking Today show.